I can't believe, I sold my best friend. Just sold him. Just took money for him, sold him. Why? Does that sound drive any of you guys crazy? This is my contemplative thinking face because I sold my Canon M50, which may have been a bad idea, and only because it is the best value camera I've seen in an incredible time. Because the camera's like, I don't know, it fluctuates from like $600 to $800 for the body, something like that, US dollars. And what you're able to do with this camera is, it's just, well, it's insane. And I'm going to show you a video I did, which was a commercial video project for a large national bank highlighting a credit card, and it was for our influencer buddy Scott, and we kind of got to be a part of it. But I shot and I shot this entire video on the Canon M50 with just a couple lenses. Canon 11-22mm, it's like the ultra-wide angle lens. The Sigma 18 to 35mm, which is here. And that made up 98% of the shots. I had the 22mm f2 on for like a couple of shots when we were riding the tandem bikes, but ended up kind of taking it off. And for like one car scene, I borrowed Scott's 24 to 70 f2.8, and it wasn't stabilized, and so I didn't really enjoy it. But 98% of it shot with two lenses, 11 to 22mm, Sigma 18 to 35 f1.8, and the M50. And well, I'll play the video and then I'll let you in on some secrets afterwards, okay? So this is what is technically possible with just a Canon M50 and a couple of lenses that, I mean, they're a bit of investment, but not that crazy. Here, roll this.
Boys, that was a wild 24 hour.
Hold on, back up that bus. What we're rewinding here is what happens when Justin and Greg invite themselves on someone else's 24-hour trip to Vancouver to showcase how many points they would earn with CIBC Aventura. Free trip! All right, this is our buddy Scott booking the trip with CIBC's travel assistant. He's getting 2 times the points, and well, we didn't have to do anything, so...
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
All right, head to the airport to meet up with Scott, who's always down for a good time. Oh, and here's us!
Let's do this!
Head through security, where Greg has a habit of trying to sneak into the Nexus line without a Nexus. I'd love to know the Aventura covers the application fee, but 0 chances he passes a background check.
Wait, what?
Right here.
Up and over the mountains and boom, shakalaka, welcome to Van City. First up...
Go, Scotty! I know.
Taking the sights to help us distract from how much we need coffee and why Scott didn't get that sick Challenger.
Hey, what are you gonna get?
Oh, I'll take a Gibraltar.
It's called a Cortado.
Why don't we ask the owner? Terry?
No comment.
1 coffee turns into 2, turns into 6. Enter caffeine heaven.
More coffee, you guys. Let's do it.
the day in Vancouver.
That was wild!
Replug the meter because, wow.
Point!
Head across the street for some meat and bread.
Scott, meat and bread? That doesn't sound very good.
What about vegetables, Scott?
Yeah, is this prison food?
You are going to be blown away. We'll take 3 of them.
Guys, this pork is so moist.
Do not say that word.
No.
Ew, you're uninvited.
I stand by it.
Forget standing. Let's do a sick power walk to check out Adventure Pants.
Because we're on an adventure.
It's actually like a thing?
Yes, you think I make these things up?
I do, yeah. Yeah, I do.
I'm not getting paid for this, but if you're listening, size 32.
He's a size 36. Shut up.
You'd think when you're exposed to world-class shopping in YVR, you'd hit up the hottest spots.
Exactly, and that's why we're going to the drugstore for...
Face mask!
Hey, it's not all bad. 1.5 times the points, and when we meet our new best friend Ryan Reynolds later in the vlog, he compliments my complexion.
Yeah, that didn't happen. All right, now, sometimes you actually want to do the touristy things, and apparently a trip to Vancouver is not a problem without a ride on a seawall?
You get to bike on the sea?
Kind of biased.
A wall of sea. You're gonna bike on a wall of sea.
The orcas.
And mine ended up being extra special because I wasn't stuck on the back of a tandem bike.
We didn't actually get us a tandem, did you? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you asked for.
That was the worst, but these sights are wild. It is Scott's trip, so I took some video of him taking photos and me taking video of him taking photos.
Whoa, so meta.
Quick, Owen Wilson impression!
Wow.
One of the coolest spots in Canada for sure, but our favorite time in Canada.
Happy hour. Oh my god, it's so rad. That's amazing right now.
Check into a bougie hotel room, drop our stuff and get ready to party. Dad style!
Green life with that in code. We're going out tonight.
Dude, we're getting ready. Chill out.
Face mask!
Face mask done. Boom. Let's wander Gastown.
I need you. I need you at your finest.
Scott's bucket list included yoga in Vancouver, but he needs some work.
No, that's not downward dog.
Downward dog. Come in here with downward dog. This one?
Now to find this famous steam clock, wait a few minutes in, bam!
Once in a lifetime.
Feel that? A lifetime event.
We got a few minutes before supper, so cocktails?
I'm sure they'll love my sick Instagram pics.
Oh yeah, teamwork. Really? What? What is it? Okay.
Pineapple.
Okay, this is the Flying Pig and it's wild. The video can't do it justice.
I promise you're going to change your life.
Scott said the best thing on the menu was Brussels sprouts, and my verdict,
Oh my goodness.
Next up, barely let your head hit the pillow.
Let's go, boys.
Scott wanted to get up early. You're dead to us. Time for the grand finale, the Capilano Suspension Bridge.
yes, we woke up early for this.
Yes, it was worth it.
And yes, if you've been to YVR without going here, your trip may have been a complete waste.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Seriously, people, look at it.
Look at it!
Whoa, chill.
God, what kind of forest is this?
This is a rainforest.
A rainforest?
Prove it, Scott. There's no rain.
You can never have too much coffee.
You guys have popcorn?
Can you believe they don't have popcorn at 8 a.m.?
Yes, he's angry, so we found him just the place.
Now, Scott's been getting all the points this whole trip. Does that make him a bad friend?
Totally, but his Aventura getting us lounge passes might have made up for it.
Thanks, Aventura.
Let's recap.
Boys, that was a wild 24 hours.
Insane.
For that style of video, which is essentially an ad, it made a pretty enjoyable, cool piece of content of doing all sorts of wild things. And yes, there's holes. There's like, you know, a couple of dark parts. You're maybe like, well, it's a little bit grainy or noisy or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, that's a very professional, fun, good piece of content that, you know, you could use a much more expensive camera, read EOS R here, to be able to shoot that. But you can do that on the M50. And I just think that speaks to how special it is. The other thing that's wild is there are shots in there, a number of them, where I had to use the digital IS in the camera and then at times add stabilization in post in Final Cut Pro. And so when you think about the amount of resolution that you're losing by continuing to crop in, it's still special how good that video turned out. Yes, I used the Ronin S for a little bit of the video. S or M? I can't keep track of it. The single-handed, the newer one of our borrowed Scott's. But overall, like, that is pretty cool and pretty special. And so I know we talk a lot about gear on this channel, and I'm still excited for the EOS R, and I still think it's actually really good value and a dark horse, and people are going to really like it. But if you're thinking about, oh man, how much camera do I need to be able to shoot professional stuff? Hey, an M50 is lots. And I could have done it on an SL2 if I wanted to. I could have, which is even cheaper, pretty much on anything. Again, it's about skills, it's about storytelling, it's about having fun, but that is the swan song for the M50 because now it is gone. But I think it's just such a cool piece of content to show what that thing is capable of, and it's a super duper special camera. One that I panned when it came out because I thought it was dumb, with no 120 frames per second and the massive 4K crop and no autofocus in 4K or in 120 frames per second and no in-body stabilization and yada 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 yada. That's why you can't just trust specs. There's so much more to a camera than that. But anyway, congratulations, Canon, on your M50. It's a great product, and I'm excited to see what comes out next. And if you guys are looking for a camera to even just start on, the M50 will take you from start on through a long ways into doing like commercial video projects if you want to be able to do that. So cool. That's it for me.